Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It is me, CaniSports, and welcome back to the top 5 talents of the week. This is week number 6, I think. I'm not too sure though. But guys, this is a really interesting episode because we have some talents who have been upgraded in the latest FIFA update. So you might not know about them already. So let's see how good they are. You can see the structure of the video right here. Smash that like. Let's try and reach 2,000 likes for the next episode in the upcoming week. First up, we have someone in the center midfield position from the Borussia Mönchengladbach career mode. I just started yesterday with my cousin, and it's really, thank you guys so much for all the love and support on that video. Many people were saying that was the funniest video on my channel. But right here, Mahmoud Dahoud, he was 66 rated 1 week ago, and now he is 70 rated with an 84 potential. He's playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and this guy has a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills. He's 5'10" and 19 years old. And at first, when he was like 66 rated, I was always thinking, nah, he's not good enough. But now, when he's 70 rated, his stats actually do look really good. And I'm really surprised that you can get him for only 1.5 million, and that is very cheap. Let me tell you that, because this guy turns into a beast. After 5 seasons, he grew by plus 12. And now he's 82 rated, and if you can take a look at all of his stats, you can see that he grew mentally, physically, and on his technical abilities. His dribbling is really good. His passing is on point. 90 short passing. That will help you out a lot in the center midfield position. That's probably the most important thing that someone should have in that position. And I really enjoyed playing with this guy, especially the flair trait that he has. Really helps out to get around the defense of the opponents. But now moving on to his partner, and that is Sensi. This guy is also a player that has been upgraded. He's 70 rated now, center defensive midfielder, 20 years old, and he plays in Italy for Cesena. He has 82 potential on him, and he is also not the tallest player. So this is a player like Kante who needs someone tall alongside him, and he was really also a lot of fun to play with. He can play in the center midfield position and in the cam position as well. He's from Italy. He has a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skills, so very similar to Dahoud, but he can play in many more positions. You can only buy him in the January transfer window on the transfer deadline day. I only had to offer 2 million in order to get him. His team wanted 2.6, but that worked out for me, and he turned out to be an 83 rated player after 5 seasons. So you can definitely see these guys are going up really fast, and his stats are not looking worse than the ones from Dahoud. He's also a great dribbler. He has 92 short passing, and he can actually also take some long shots. He has 79 long shots, 70 shot power, and they were quite dangerous when I took them with this guy. But definitely he's one to play in a center midfield position. I would not recommend to play him in the center defensive midfield position. Moving on though to the wings, and this time it is Gelson Martins. This is the first and only 4-star skiller in this episode. He starts off at a 75 rating, 20 years old, can play in the right midfield and left midfield position, 86 potential on him, and he already at the start has some amazing stats on him. I would definitely recommend you guys try him out. He has a 6-year contract, so you have to pay a little bit more than you normally would have to, but he's worth it. High attacking work rate, 5'8" tall, and such an amazing dribbler already in the first season, but then after 5 seasons he just turned out to be even more amazing. 7 million is the amount I had to pay for him, but that was my first offer, so you can maybe try a little bit lower, so maybe that will work out for you, and let me know in the comments down below if you got him for cheaper. He went up to the 84 rating, so plus 9 in 5 seasons, and as you can see, his physical stats are just insane. He also does have some decent stamina. His dribbling is out of this world, even though it's not on 90. This guy is really good at dribbling, and his 4-star skills are just so fun to use. He's also the highest price player after 5 seasons. He has scored 17 goals and has gotten 6 assists within that last season, and before that he always had around the same ratings towards the end of the season, so it was great to see that he actually contributed to the team. Moving on into the BPL now, it is Pereira from Manchester United. This guy has been suggested by a lot of you guys in my career mode already, and now I've just seen a vine of him scoring from a corner kick and I got interested. I wanted to see how good he is in FIFA. He starts off at the age of 19 with the 69 rating in the cam position, and he can also play in the centre midfield position, I believe. He has an 82 potential on him, which is nice. Sadly, no 4-star skills, but still, he's an amazing dribbler. 4-star weak foot, which definitely helps out in going ahead and passing it around or even taking shots. And he is also a player with high attacking work rate, so he will always be up there to help your strikers or even go ahead and score by himself. I only had to pay around 1.4 million for him. You can definitely try less than that and it might work out for you. He got up to a 79 rating, so plus 10 in 5 seasons without any training. Once again, guys, as you might know by now, I'm not training any of these players throughout the 5 seasons. This is just generic growth and everyone will get this probably. But he is a great dribbler. It was so much fun to play with him. Even though his stats don't really suggest that he's amazing, every single season he managed to get like above 15 goals for me. And one time he had like, I don't know, 26 matches, 20 goals and 16 assists. So that guy is actually really effective on the field. Moving on into the striking position. This is the guy from England who just got an upgrade, Dominic Solanke, and he is a 68 rated guy at the age of 17. So you can get this guy into your team from Vitesse in the Eredivisie, and he has really good physical stats already at the age of 17, but he definitely needs to improve on his attack positioning, on his finishing and all that stuff that a striker needs. He is 6'1" tall, has the flair trait on him, 3-star weak foot and 3-star skills. He's also one of those players who have gotten an upgrade. He is now an 85 potential player, and that is just amazing because he's only 17 years old and it doesn't take him too long to get up to the 80 rating in my opinion. With a lot of training you can get him up there so fast within like maybe 3 seasons. But I had to pay 1.7 million for him. He got up to the 82 rating in 5 seasons with no training at all. He kept improving on his physical stats, mental stats and technical stats, and his finishing got up to the 89 rating, shot power on 87, and he's also a guy that improves on his strength and all that stuff, which really helps out because you need a striker to be strong. He's 6'1" tall. That means he can definitely get up in the air and score some headers for your team. In this season though, sadly he got injured for me, so he couldn't play that many matches, but before that he was always scoring above 20 goals, so you have to try him out as well. The fact that he's only 17 years old is very exciting. Right here you can see the prices of all the players in the end after 5 seasons. All of these players have been amazing. In my opinion, the best one out of these is Gelson Martins. He's just so much fun to play with. And then moving on, I would say Dahoud has now become a proper good talent in FIFA 16. So try all of these players out. As always, you guys have suggested many of these players, so thank you assistant coaches so much for leaving your comments. Go ahead and leave your comments right now and suggest some talents who could be included into the next week's top 5 talents of the week. Thank you assistant coaches so much for watching. Smash that like button right now if you didn't already, and have a nice day. Peace.